you ever think about 2018 and feel something tighten in your chest? Not sadness, not longing, something heavier, like you're remembering a place you can't return to. A place that maybe never existed. But somehow you miss it anyway. Because everything felt real back then, didn't it? The laughter didn't sound forced. The sunlight looked warmer. Even silence felt softer. You could walk outside, feel the air, and it meant something. People were present. You could look someone in the eye, without both of you looking away. Moments stayed with you. Then it stopped. Not suddenly, not like a crash, more like the world slipped out of tune. Colors started looking colder. Friends started feeling distant, like they were playing a version of themselves. You kept going. You kept living, but something important didn't come with you. You blamed it on growing up, on stress, on technology, on whatever you could. But in the back of your mind, a thought kept growing louder. That wasn't just a feeling. Something changed. Let me tell you what most people will never admit. 2018 was the last real year. Not just emotionally, structurally, cosmically. Existence ran out of original code. And since then, we've been living in a stitched-together copy. A timeline patched with backup data and half-finished memories. You weren't supposed to notice. Most people don't, but you did. You noticed the ads started repeating. The skies never quite looked the same. You felt conversations looping. Even when no one else did, you started remembering things that no longer exist. Songs, faces, feelings, and when you talked about them, people looked confused, like you were speaking from a dream they forgot to have. They say reality didn't break, it just got downgraded to something simpler, easier to control, easier to forget. That's why everything since 2018 feels scripted. That's why the photos look flat. That's why you stare at the sky and feel like it's pretending. This isn't nostalgia, it's awareness. A memory from a timeline that collapsed quietly, without screams, without fire, only silence and replacement. You're not crazy for missing something that no longer exists. You're not broken for crying over a year that ended without permission. You're just remembering the last time everything was real. And maybe that's the only thing still holding you together.